Hello ICBBL and hello Blood Bowl fans and all those people I can't get to stop watching these videos. The Stumblers are in action against Fallenglory in this week 3 silver matchup, and let's have a look at the team that are feeling pretty confident off the back of that draw. That was big for us actually. So, right, nothing particularly new. Nothing new at all, I think, actually. Yeah, there were some new things. We've got a... no, that was already there. That was already there. Ah, we got a plus movement skeleton. That's definitely new this game. And I think the Fend is new as well, actually, when I think about it. So we got Shadow with Fend and the plus movement skeleton. I gave Shadow Fend just so basically I can reposition him more easily. That's the only real reason. It wasn't anything to do with ball handling, though I did originally build him as a ball handler. I've just given him the chance to be able to reposition quite comfortably. So that's why he's been given Fend. I feel okay going into this matchup. Oh, and I fired Transplant. Oh yes, I fired Transplant, so the Strength 2 piece is finally gone. And I would like to replace Rot. Oh no, I already replaced Rot. I would like to replace Transplant right now, but I can't. I bought Rot as well. I guess that was another difference. Oh, lots of things. I haven't played this game in a little while, so this team in a little while, and I speak about so many teams it's difficult to keep track. So, yeah, Mummy's going to make a big difference in this match, I hope. The white is going to be an important piece, of course, and, of course, my MVP relic, the ball handler. He's going to struggle in this game, though, because Nurgle make ball handling hard, and it's hard for my team anyway. Where are they? Where are they? Radiation Hazard, here we go, and let's have a look at how devastating this team is going to be. So just 2 Pestigals, the 4 Warriors, Beast and Nurgle, and then Rotters with 1 out, so... oh, I think we've only got 11. Hang on, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, we got 11, so I have a bench against Fallenglory. I could play a fouling game, but that's not really what the Stumblers do. That would be tactically sound, but it's not what the Stumblers do, so never mind. Right, the Beast with Guard. I'm gonna have to hope he really stupids a lot, or that I have minimum pieces on him. Nurgle Warrior with Tentacles and Block. Plus Strength Nurgle Warrior, that's bad news. Another one with Block. No Mighty Blow though, just the 2 piece with Mighty Blow. That's 1 saving grace for us. We got the Ball Handler with Block. We got the Killer Pestigore. A Tackle Wrestle Rotter. Gotta keep him away from Relic. A Block Rotter and 2 Rookies. They're not as scary as they look, actually. This piece is obviously an important one, and the Tentacles is interesting. But 1 Guard, 2 Mighty Blow. I've seen worse Nurgle teams. I played a worse Nurgle team earlier this week, so this team looks like a walk in the park, but Fallenglory is not a walk in the park. I'm not saying anything against my good friend Fallenglory. It's going to be hard. I have no doubt about that. Anyway. Oh, and inducements, what have we got? So we're looking at 1320, 1420, 100,000. What will I buy with that? I don't know what I'll buy with that. 100,000. I may actually take a bribe. Maybe I will be playing a fouling game after all. Yep, I think bribe is the only option, really. And I've got a couple of pieces I can lose. I can lose Rot, I can lose Fracture, of course, I can lose Exhibit. Yeah, maybe playing a fouling game here. Sorry, Fallen, I know you're not big on fouling, but it may be my only way of getting you out of this game. Anyway, that's it. Let's see how we do. Alright then, here's the game against Fallenglory, and I'm going to have to put the logo up. I just realised it's not there. Whoops. Probably should have done that before I started, but never mind. I had the wrong one up. So, in this match we have Fallenglory's... I've already done the introduction, but we've got Fallenglory's Radiation Hazard, the Nurgle team, against my Stumblers. That's a really big shield. Hey, dumb. This is the 3rd match of the week, and it's one that is quite important. I want to do well in this game because Radiation Hazard are one of the biggest threats in the league, and if I can do well against them I have a chance of actually staying in silver. So I'd like to come away with at least a draw, and I guess that's possible against Nurgle, though it's not very likely. The Stumblers are going to struggle this game without a doubt. I did have a 100 TV deficit, so I bought a bribe. And I'm hoping I get to use that quite a lot, but to be honest, I bought it just because I had the money, not because I planned to use it that much. And I've skipped over the national anthems, sorry. I forgot to change the track when I was doing so I didn't actually hear what songs the guys were singing. But I'm sure that Fallenglory's Nurgle and my Stumblers were singing in perfect harmony. Without a doubt, these two races, absolutely. That's the wrong view. That's the right view. So, we got two lots of tentacles. And he moves it as I'm talking. Stop moving him. There we go. Tentacles here, and tentacles here. We've got a strength piece somewhere. I think it is the tentacle piece, actually. No, it's not. I'm going crazy. It's this piece. Strength plus. And a block warrior as well. And then with the pestigores, we got extra arm block, mighty blow, a lot of rotters, and the beast with guard. And I'm hoping the mummy is going to do something this game, because I need the mummy to do something, and he hasn't done anything yet. He's only had one game though, to be fair to him. Probably the scariest piece for Fallenglory here is my white, and extra reroll, that puts up to 5. My white is a problem for him, because it has Mighty Blow, has Fend, and has Sure Hands, so something that can cause Nurgle a bit of problem. And I don't think that my agility plus skeleton is a big deal for Nurgle, because it's kind of counteracted by all the disturbing presence anyway. Go mummy! Yay! Okay, in terms of setup here, I want to basically secure the ball, because it was a bad kick for the Stumblers. The Stumblers like deep kicks, because with deep kicks we have a couple of turns to pick up the ball. But I want to make sure the ball was staying in our hands against Nurgle, so I've put a lot of players here. And the white is ready to blitz, preferably the tentacle thing. The Fallenglory's got a pretty solid setup here. I'm going to struggle to do anything, and I don't bother blitzing. That's interesting. Why not? Okay, I didn't bother blitzing, and I did pick up the ball, so we're pretty secure on this left side, and Fallenglory is going to have to commit to slow me down. My movement zombie is over here somewhere, as is my movement skeleton, I think. Oh no, movement skeleton is next to agility. Yes. The name of the game here is basically don't take too many armor breaks. If I don't take too many armor breaks, I'm going to be doing fine. If I do take too many armor breaks, I'm going to be in trouble. And so far, my boys are doing well in that regard. Fallenglory, of course, knows me very well. He's played me many times. He knows that these 3 pieces need to be locked up, because otherwise the ball is going to move, potentially. Not very likely against Nurgle, but I'd still try it, and he knows that. And there goes my movement busted piece. You may well start seeing pieces get fired now that I've afforded the mummy, because I can start to replace these movement busted pieces without worrying about getting a mummy in the team. Unfortunately though, most of my stat busted pieces actually have level ups. The only one I'm not going to fire is Fracture, because he's been here so long. I just don't want to fire him, basically. He's become such an integral part of the team with his 6 AV, and he's still not dead after so many games, so I can't bring myself to fire him. I'm actually trying to make a little gap here, but I double skull into double skull, which is a really, really bad roll for me, because the ball carrier is exposed now as well. And that was actually the worst time to get a double skull, so that hurts. And Beast is not really stupid, so we're losing the ball. Fair enough. Well done, Fallen. All I can really do is hope that he doesn't manage to pick it up after he knocks it down, or he fails a dodge, or he doesn't even try to pick it up. That's also an option. Or maybe not pick it up, but doesn't lock it up, because I've got quite a few free pieces here. Oh, that's good. No. He manages to turn it into a POW. If he knocks down the bull, and the bull stays loose, I've got a chance to protect it. If he doesn't, I'm in trouble. And he's going to use the rotter to pick up, it looks like. And that's a good block. Good push. And the stun is huge against Relic, because I needed Relic to pick up the ball realistically. The scatter's not good for him though. So he's going to scatter the zombie onto the ball. That's fair. That's much better. Rotter can pick that up pretty easily now. And every piece around him is stunned, so that's perfect. He even gets to run the ball away a bit. And we take one more stun for good measure. Now, I do have this piece free. He can, and this is the block piece I think, so I can actually take the one die against the Rotter without it hurting too much. And geez, that was a lot of armor breaks. How many was that? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 armor breaks this turn. Nice. Right, so this piece isn't locked up anymore. So I'm going to have to put the pesticle down before I can get a block piece out. And pesticle is out of the way. I have 2 block pieces now free, so I should be able to stop the ball without any real issue. Though my numbers are so low, I'm going to really struggle to recover from this regardless. And I do take the 1 die blitz because I prefer to pick up the ball, and it goes push-push anyway, so that doesn't make a difference. Now white is going to have to come and just lock up the piece 1 piece stronger, so I have time, so I can buy time to get these 2 pieces back up and potentially take the ball next turn. And that's another reroll that has to be used. He's down to 1 reroll now. Both of them used on the mummy. And the mummy is stunned. Well done, Fossil. And block is really helpful. Pentacle guy is blocked, is he? Okay, that's bad news. So far, Fallenglory has been very safe, and he's managed to capitalize really well on that double skull, forcing me into a position where I can't really get away, though that hurts him a little bit. I get a free shot at the ball now. And I have all my pieces to pick up apart from the mummy. I'm not focusing on this side too much, sorry. There are 2 pieces here, but it's not so important what's happening over there. And a skull. And a push. But that gets the ball in the direction I want it to go. Yeah, I'm not sure about the 1 die to be fair. I think it was partly an accident, though that one I took by choice. Oh, that's a bad scatter. That's a really bad scatter. Well, Fallenglory's got the ball coming his way, and I take a foul because I just remembered I had the bribe. And the bribe is gone. Good bribe. At least it worked, though. And foul appearance with the zombie trying to hit the Chaos Warrior over here, and 2 down with the skeleton. He has Wrestle, and he uses Wrestle for some reason. Well, last action doesn't make a difference, doesn't get hurt that way. Fair enough. What are we going to do next then? So I'm looking at this now, and I was looking at it at the time thinking, how the heck am I going to get that ball? And I know the Pesticle is going to take it and move it out of the way. I'm kind of hoping the Pesticle moves into this kind of area. I've got a chance of getting it then. But if he stays back, I'm in trouble. But he does push forward. That's good. That's actually good for me. I don't think Fallen realizes, but that's actually the best thing he could have done for me. Block is making a big difference here. Big difference. Oh, that's another KO. That's bad news. What? Why did it switch view? Why does it do that? Okay, so... Right, I need to clear the Chaos Warrior. Then I can dodge out Relic. Where is he? There he is. It's not as great as I think it is actually, but I used Relic. That was silly. That was silly. At least I got an injury out of it though. That's the first permanent actually. None of my guys have been permanent. And I do go for the one to dodge. Yeah, I could have done that. I could have done that much better. I would have been better off trying to punch out the warrior and dodging out Relic, I think. Though either way was bad, to be honest. Actually, looking at it, I don't think I could have even done that, so no, I did what I could in the situation, looking at it. And Fallenglory sets up a pretty decent surf. That's good enough. That's corpse gone. And more armor breaks. Well, we know the 1-0 is coming, so Fallenglory is just doing as much damage as he can in the meantime, which is fair enough, and damage he is doing. Relic is injured, but he's back. Oh, I didn't take a bribe actually, we had 3 bribes because of Fallenglory's stage enhancement. And I do have an Igor, which I'm not going to use on Spare. Because Spare just has block, he's pretty easy to replace. I'm going to save him for a more useful piece like the White, the Mummy, or indeed for Relic. And Foul is also good, that's never injury. And regen fails again. So Fallenglory is kind of finning my herd, but he needs to fin my herd a lot because I have a lot of players, though getting those 2 down definitely helps him. Try to dodge and go for the bull. I'm going to reroll that. No, I'm not. Okay, that's fair. I'm better off not rerolling it, to be fair. I have a chance to score, but no, I can't get you anyway. There's no point rerolling that. That's fair enough. And there's not really anything I can do to stop the ball. Fallenglory's best option, of course, is to just stall until the end, take out as many pieces as he can in the process, get a foul or 2 against the Mummy. Oh, Skulls doesn't help him though. And nor does a 2 down. Though Mighty Blow works. Mummy stunned. We can have a foul next turn. So, Specimen's going to continue his story against Fallenglory. Fallenglory hates Specimen, and this is why. The Specimen always does horrible things to him in the game. So, I managed to do a half die after rerolling the foul appearance and stun his Beast of Nurgle. No, not his Beast of Nurgle, his Nurgle Warrior. And he could have kept that piece there for a foul, to be honest. It would have been the better option, probably. Though I know Fallenglory isn't actually that huge on fouling, to be fair. So he's going to foul the skeleton instead, better chance of getting rid of him, but the Mummy would have been the better foul. Without a doubt. And that's another stun. Specimen is still coming back though. And there's the foul. And a KO. And down to 3 pieces on the pitch. And the Mummy tries to GFI onto the Rotter and fails, so Mummy goes right back down where he was. Good night, Mummy. And Fallenglory will take the score now, of course, and we'll go into half-time. Good job, mate. And I think that's a level up on Roic Rutherfordium, but I'll have a look in a minute. I think that was a level up, though. So, coming into the second half, we're 1-0 to Radiation Hazard. On my drive. Important part. And let's have a look at the numbers. So, of course, Nurgle have 1 out injured. I've got 1 dead, 1 injured, and how many KOs come back? 3 KOs come back, so I'm pretty sure I've still got a full team, so we're 11 against 10. I will double check that though. I think I have a 15-man team, so I should have... I have a 14-man team apparently, okay. So we've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, 11 against 10. I go for the setup that's become kind of popular for the pet collection, where I keep the positionals 1 step back so they can respond to whatever happens on the line. Now, normally, to be fair, I do have the free lines and the positionals are at the back, so I don't know why I did this exactly, but whatever, it works. And Fracture is on the pitch finally. Yeah, you go, Fracture. Okay, quick snap for Fallenglory. That's quite bad news actually with my setup. It means he can put pieces, yeah, he can do that, that's the worst thing. And he can also bring pieces to take a shot at Fracture, and he can basically take 6 easy blocks and a blitz here now. Though he doesn't, which is interesting. Mummy gets pushed. That's not really good news for Fallen. Probably wanted the mummy down there. Though he does get to hit the white with a beast, which is great. We've already had our KO of turn 2, and it was the first KO from turn 1 as well. Cadaver is gone again. He doesn't want to play this game, obviously. And no block there, so that's turnover. That's not bad for us, actually. We can reposition and hopefully salvage this. Stand up the 2 pieces that are down first, though, because they're not moving. Oh no, we're moving a skeleton first. Yeah, Fracture goes and bees there. Fracture is brave and goes and blocks up the Chaos Warrior with the help of Exhibit. And we're going to mostly punch Rotters here, because Rotters are more likely to get hurt than anything else. But we're going to hit the Chaos Warrior first. Don't know why. It's the Strength Up Chaos Warrior as well, so that was a bad choice, really. Though we saved Fracture. Corpse is going to take the punch instead. And Relic is going into a position where he can potentially steal the ball if the pickup fails. And White tried to dodge out, but failed because of tentacles. Tentacles. That is a reroll already, so I'm down to 3 rerolls. He's not likely to fail the pickup with sure hands, extra arms, whatever it's called. Extra arms, yes, that's the one. And he indeed does not fail the pickup. I can't really pressure him there at the moment. And I wouldn't go as far as saying I'm out of position, though I am a bit overcommitted to the side, meaning that Fallenglory is as well, thankfully, but yeah, I shouldn't really put too many pieces this side. That was an oversight on my part, really, because I've only got the 6 here. Could do a 7, really, just ready to defend against the ball. We have our first really stupid, and it comes at quite a good time. That means we can punch out the Rotter, and we can also get the White out. Or we can punch out the Rotter and get the Zombie out, though the better way is the way I said it. I think I did the opposite, to be honest, though. No, I did do it the right way. Okay. Mummy comes around basically just to put pressure on this flank, though I'm giving Fallenglory the chance to come through this way, to be fair, because I've got all the low AV pieces over here. And this time I'm not punching the warrior, hopefully. Yeah, I'm not punching the warrior at least. I am punching the rotter, letting Relic come out. But I followed. Why did I follow? Oh no, I can't get Relic out now. That was stupid. Yeah, that was a mistake. That was definitely a mistake. Relic was supposed to go there and out, but that's not going to happen. So he's just going to come back, ready to get out of the way next turn. It does mean that Fallenglory can move the ball, which is bad news. And maybe even manage a handoff. Fair enough. It's a good safe position for the ball, actually. Considering I need to get through a wall of chaos... No, Nurgle warriors to get to him. And we're actually going to blitz the ball, not sure about that. And has to waste a reroll doing it. And now you're in a really bad position with the ball. Ooh. That's good for me. Yeah, not really worried about the rotter. I can get him off and force the ball. I can even pick up with a white, potentially. And now he's giving me another piece to hit the rotter with. Ah, really nice of him. And there's the rotter punch. Push is good enough. I don't know why I re-rolled that, really. Just need to punch the ball. I don't need to do too much damage to it. Well, I would have got a 2-die easier, I guess. Now I have to face a 1-die. And I should have been punching from that direction, because I need the ball to go over here somewhere. Actually, if this zombie's doing it, which doesn't look like he is... Oh no, that's awful. No, no, no. That was my last chance. The ball should have been punched there, out, and the white should have picked it up, but... No, I did that awfully. That was terrible. Right, well... On the plus side, the ball's going Relic's way. Though I don't think that's going to help me much, because Relic is in an awful position. And it goes into the hands of a skeleton I really don't want it to go into the hands of anyway. Really should have punched with this skeleton and moved Relic. Especially with the skull, because that makes it even worse. That was a bad turn. That was an awful turn, all round. Bad play, Aaron. Bad play. Right, let's see Fallen's response to this. Big mess in the middle that he can quite easily fix. Block is fine. I was slightly distracted during this game, but there's not much of an excuse really. I was cooking. But yeah, that was just bad play. I'm pretty disappointed with that. He gets a free shot at the ball now, though he's going to struggle to pick it up from that direction. Or secure it. I keep saying pick it up. I don't necessarily mean pick it up, but secure the ball. Oh, the scat is favourable though. He can get that. Especially if he took the block first, he could have took it this turn. But oh well. As it is, I actually have a chance to pick it up again, because Relic is stunned actually. He's here, isn't he? Yeah, okay. I don't have a chance to pick it up. The white could do it, in theory. We're gonna move, I think, Relic. No, Fracture. I think Fracture, yes. I did mean Fracture. Yeah, our AV6 piece is hopefully gonna score. He's our scoring threat. And push is not really good enough. It's not even remotely good enough. That's gonna cause me problems. Yeah, and Skeleton dodge, not even sure about that. No, I'm not playing well this game at all. It's disappointing watching this back, because I'm having... I was suffering a bit the first turn, but this turn I'm just playing so badly. Drive, sorry. The first drive I was suffering from the dice a little bit, but not too much, and this time I'm suffering from bad play, so... Now, Fallenglory totally deserves this win. Because there's no way of me getting... Well, I can get a draw, it's possible, but it's very unlikely. And he can reposition the team to make my day really difficult here. Especially if the beast gets... what's the word? Especially if the beast stops being stupid. Which he does. That's a problem. The white's not getting away now. And Rod does the opposite. Rod is supposed to be the big guy puncher, but he gets big guy punched, and he's gone. Yeah. Well, at least the white has fend, though it's not really going to help him. Everybody's well out of position here, just awful play on my side. If Fallenglory doesn't go 2-0, something's gone horribly wrong here. Yeah, see, why am I punching the warrior as well? There's just no need. No need for that at all. If I put him down, I can run out, I guess, but not really. Yeah, I don't really understand that play. And try to dodge the zombie, which is stupid. And Fracture has to come back. And basically just stop him from securing the ball completely. Hopefully the mummy will get there. Though, to be honest, Fallen's better off just going down this flank, and I'm not getting anywhere near him. That's what I would do if I was Fallenglory here. The easiest 2-0 in the world. And he should have moved the ball by now. Realistically. Yep, it may come back to bite him here, and it does. Yep, Fallen, if you move the ball here, that's 2-0, mate. I know you know that, but yeah, that's what happened there. And you deserve the 2-0, so we're going to pretend that Fallenglory got a 2-0 here, because he totally deserved it for this game so far. As it is, though, I'm going to have a chance to score, actually. And I'm, of course, going to take it. We have 3 turns to salvage this game and make it a draw. It's possible. It's still possible. And that's my movement zombie. So I should have followed up. Why didn't I follow up? And is that Relic? It is. Relic has the ball. That's bad news for Fallen at this point, because his team is now well out of position. And made another mistake there. I don't know why I moved the ball there originally, but I had to GFI to move it back into relative safety. And the relative safety isn't exactly safe anyway, so just all-round poor play on my part. And we do have a pass chance, that's fair enough. Fallenglory is keeping the score alive, just in case. Though his team is pretty out of position here, and he's just let Relic go free. Not Relic, Fracture, go free. He can get there in 2 turns. He's going to try. Wrestle is good. And the ball does go into an awful position for me. Oh, I'm not sure about pushing onto the ball though. Yeah, the ball is a bit better for me now. And if you dodge, it's a free shot at the ball. Well, this has been a weird second half. That's all I can really say here. It's been really weird, the plays that we've both made so far. Watching this back, but there we go. Alright then, we're going to try it with a skeleton who's not really good at picking up the ball, I think, because... Oh no, Relic's here, is he? Yeah, he's here now. Relic can do it. Is this a block? No, should be punching with the white. Should definitely be punching with the white. I was going to use the white to score, I see. I see. Nope, 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 nope. Should have left Relic run up, taken the punch with the white, and... would have failed anyway, but still, that would have been the better option. Because now I can't draw, it's impossible. And Corpse is injured, but he regens, so no problem there. And Fallenglory has a real chance to score now, and with block, that's good enough. Rotten needs to pick up and pass, and we're going 2-0. But for some reason he used the Blitzer to pick up, and the Blitzer can't pass, so that was a mistake on Fallenglory's side, I think. And that's it, the game's ending 1-0, but we have a round of punching left, which we're going to take without picking up this piece. We're going to try for a pass, I guess, just to get some SPP out of this game. There we go. So we're using a piece that can't pick up to pick up. In tackle zones and disturbing presence, but he does pick up, and we're going for a pass. Pass is good. Intercept is perfect. Good end to the game. Tentacles intercept. Yeah, well played, Fallenglory. That really should have been 2-0. So, unfortunate that you ended 1-0 there. You could have taken that nice and easily. So 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and 24 armor breaks, which is a lot for the Nurgle team. Radiation Hazard. And Nurgle Warrior levels up, the strength piece levels up with the MVP, and also with the... No, he wasn't intercept. With the MVP, and I think with some damage he did as well. On this team we have a death. Bye-bye spare. We have 6 armor breaks, and Cadaver, the movement busted piece, leveled up. I may end up firing him, to be honest, but we'll see. I'll have a look in a second. And we got 9, 11... plus 5, 16 against 7. Okay then. Having a look at my team then, including the leveled up zombie, I can actually replace 2 zombies, so I might do that right now. Am I missing a zombie? No, I am missing a skeleton though. Yeah, I need to buy spare back. Let's do that first. Because the skeletons are more useful to me because they can actually move around and they can be a threat on the ball. We'll buy spare back. There he is. And I don't want him at the top. Let's put him back at the bottom. There we go. And let's see what he rolls. To be fair, minus movement's not the big deal, and he got a 10. Ouch. No, I'm not taking his stat. I've got way too many stats on this team. I could give him his movement back though. No, I'm not going to do that. No, we'll keep him, and we'll have him as an extra. What do we have on this team? Let's have a look quickly. We have no wrestle. We have 1 block, 2 blocks. I don't foul a lot, and he's not going to be sacking any balls, so he's a block. We'll keep him for now. May well fire him a bit later on though, so that's replacing the block from spare as well. And we got 40,000 more. I may well remove the armor busted zombie. 4,000, sorry, not 40,000. Oh no, transplant is missing, isn't he? Okay, we'll buy transplant back first. And transplant is usually... which face? This... Hey, they've removed a face. Oh no, they haven't. No, they haven't. I think he's normally this face. We'll give him this face anyway, so let's get transplant back. Yeah. Confirm. Against Jackal, I'm going to be fouling, I think. Jackal is my next opponent, so that's the why. And then we got the 1 space left for the last trophy if we want him. So we're back up to 15 now. Right, so the only thing that happened, of course, there was Cadaver got block, and I rebought transplant, rebought spare. That's all she wrote in that regard. And having a look at Radiation Hazard then, let's see what happened to them this game. The strength up piece got block, and he already had block, and the Pestigore got plus movement. That's hard. And everything else is the same. Obviously the rotter that got injured is gone. Interesting. So he fired the rotter that got injured last game, it looks like. Alright, that's it for this game. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Fallenglory, for the game. Well played, and unlucky that you didn't go 2-0. You deserved it, because I played that game awfully. I didn't realise until I actually watched it back how bad it was, but still. As always, it was a pleasure, and I look forward to our next one, which is probably going to be in Luck of the Dice. Good luck going forward, mate. Bye-bye.